Welcome back to our Big Coins dealer. Today, we're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins, focusing on the 2009 Lincoln penny with no mint mark that could be worth up to $1 million. That's right, a single penny could potentially change your life forever. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone curious about rare finds, this video is for you. We'll explore everything you need to know about the 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny, including its history, features, and why it holds such incredible value in today's market. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover the secrets behind this potentially life-changing coin. First, let's take a step back and understand the significance of the 2009 Lincoln penny. The year 2009 marked the bicentennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, as well as the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent itself. To celebrate these milestones, the United States Mint released a special series of Lincoln pennies. Unlike the standard design that we've all grown accustomed to, the 2009 pennies featured 4 unique reverse designs, each representing a significant part of Lincoln's life. These designs are: the obverse side, however, still carries the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, which has been on the penny since 1909. Exactly makes the 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny so special. First, let's clarify what a no mint mark coin is. Coins without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not use a mint mark on its pennies. But simply being a no mint mark coin isn't enough to make it valuable. What sets this particular penny apart is its rarity and flawless condition, as well as unique minting errors that have caught the attention of collectors. One of the reasons why the 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny can be worth a significant amount of money is due to rare minting errors. These can include off-center strikes, double dies, or other anomalies that occurred during production. Such errors are highly sought after by collectors, as they add uniqueness and scarcity to the coin. A penny with an error in near-perfect condition can dramatically increase its value. In addition to errors, the condition or grade of the coin plays a crucial role. Coins graded as MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services are incredibly rare. The higher the grade, the more pristine and well-preserved the coin is, which significantly boosts its market value. Finding a 2009 no mint mark penny in such a high grade is like finding a needle in a haystack, making it extremely valuable to collectors. First, check the overall condition of the coin. Coins with little to no wear, sharp details, and a strong strike are considered to be in mint state. Using a magnifying glass, inspect the details of Lincoln's portrait, the date, and the lettering. Look for any signs of errors like doubling on the letters or numbers, unusual marks, or off-center designs. Next, focus on the reverse side. Each of the 4 designs represents a different chapter of Lincoln's life, and certain designs may be more desirable to collectors depending on the demand. Check for clarity in the details, especially on the architectural features in the Presidency in Washington, D.C. design or the log cabin on the Birth and Early Childhood in Kentucky version. Another critical factor is the coin's color and luster. Uncirculated coins often retain their original red-orange color, referred to as red by coin grading services. Pennies that have maintained their red luster are often more valuable than those that have toned to a brown color over time. Now, let's talk about the market value. The 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny has been known to fetch impressive prices at auctions. Coins in perfect condition with rare errors can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even up to $1 million to the right collector. For instance, a 2009 penny in pristine condition, graded at MS67 or higher, has seen bids skyrocket due to its rarity. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these high-grade coins, especially if they exhibit unique errors. The value of these coins tends to increase over time as more collectors seek to complete their collections with these special editions. In recent years, we've seen record-breaking sales of these coins. Some rare 2009 no mint mark pennies with exceptional features have been auctioned for staggering amounts, bringing life-changing sums to the lucky owners. So, if you happen to find one of these rare coins in your collection, you could be looking at a potential windfall. If you're now wondering where you can find one of these valuable pennies, you're in luck. The best place to start is right in your pocket change. While the chances may be slim, it's not impossible to find a rare coin in circulation. You can also visit coin shops, attend coin shows, or even check online marketplaces like eBay where collectors often buy, sell, or auction these coins. Just make sure to verify the authenticity of the coin and consider getting it professionally graded to maximize its value. The 2009 No Mintmark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds incredible value for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Its rarity, unique designs, and potential minting errors make it a hot item in the coin collecting community. Who would have thought that a simple penny could be worth up to $1 million? So, the next time you're going through your pocket change or coin jar, be sure to keep an eye out for this special penny. It could be your ticket to a significant financial gain. Remember, coin collecting is not only a hobby but can also be a lucrative investment if you know what to look for. We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable pennies out there, the 1987 No Mintmark Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny could make you a millionaire, so stay tuned to find out what makes this coin so special and how you can identify it. Let's start with some background on the 1987 Lincoln penny. This penny features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, a design that was first introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. These pennies were produced in massive quantities at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. However, what makes the 1987 penny so unique is the rare error known as the No Mintmark variation. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a No Mintmark penny? Normally, coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint don't carry a mintmark, but that's not what we're talking about here. This rare 1987 penny is a Philadelphia minted coin that mistakenly received characteristics that make it appear like a proof coin. Typically, proof coins are produced at the San Francisco Mint and have a distinctive mirror-like finish, a sharper strike, and more defined details. The 1987 No Mintmark Lincoln penny we're discussing today is not just your regular penny. It is a rare variety that somehow left the Philadelphia Mint with the unique qualities of a proof coin, a flawless finish, razor-sharp details, and a distinct shine. This error could have been the result of using proof dyes or a special minting process intended for collectors' coins. And this is precisely what sets it apart from other pennies minted in the same year, making it an extremely valuable find. But how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1987 No Mintmark Lincoln pennies? The first thing you'll want to look for is the exceptional quality of the coin. Unlike regular pennies, this rare coin should have a deep, mirror-like finish. You'll also notice that the edges and details are much crisper compared to ordinary circulation pennies. The devices on the coin, which include the inscriptions and Lincoln's bust, should stand out more prominently. If you come across a 1987 penny that looks unusually shiny with exceptionally fine details, you might just be holding one of these valuable error coins. Another important thing to look for is the condition of the coin. The value of any rare coin depends significantly on its condition, graded on a scale known as the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. Coins that are in mint condition, also known as mint state or MS, especially those graded MS 67 and above, are worth significantly more. The most valuable 1987 No Mintmark penny that has ever been discovered was in flawless condition, and it sold for an astounding $1.2 million at auction.so. Where can you find these rare pennies? Well, you might be surprised to learn that they could be hiding in your piggy bank, old coin jars, or even in change you receive from everyday transactions. Don't underestimate the potential of going through old rolls of pennies from banks or even garage sales. Coin collectors have discovered valuable finds in the most unexpected places. You never know, you could be just one penny away from a life-changing discovery. If you do think you've found one of these rare 1987 No Mintmark Lincoln pennies, it's crucial to handle it properly. Avoid touching the surfaces with your fingers to prevent oils and dirt from damaging the coin. Use gloves or handle it by the edges. Once you're sure that it might be a valuable piece, the next step is to get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grading can not only confirm its authenticity but also significantly increase its market value if you decide to sell it. Now, let's talk a bit about the potential market for this coin. The world of coin collecting is full of enthusiasts who are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. With the right buyer, a 1987 no Mintmark Lincoln penny in pristine condition can fetch up to $1.2 million or even more. Rare coins like these often go to auction, where competitive bidding can drive the price even higher. However, even if your coin is not in perfect condition, it could still be worth thousands, so it's definitely worth checking. To sum it up, the 1987 no Mintmark Lincoln penny is one of those rare treasures that could turn a simple penny into a life-changing amount of money. Its value lies in its rarity and the unique era that sets it apart from the millions of other pennies produced that year. So, next time you come across a 1987 penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more videos on valuable coins that could be hiding in plain sight. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if there are other coins you'd like us to talk about. We're diving deep into one of the most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, the 1975 Mintmark Lincoln penny. This little coin has become a sensation among collectors, with some examples rumored to be worth up to an astonishing $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny worth over $1 million. Let's explore what makes this coin so valuable and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. Before we get into the specifics of the 1975 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at its origins. The Lincoln penny series started back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the design of the penny has seen several changes, but the iconic portrait of Lincoln remains a staple. The 1975 penny, particularly the ones minted in Denver, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. So, what exactly makes this coin so special? The Mintmark on the 1975 penny indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint. While billions of pennies were produced that year, it's not just any 1975 penny that collectors are after. The value lies in certain rare errors and unique characteristics that can make these coins extremely valuable. One of the key factors that can skyrocket the value of a 1975 penny is its condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, often graded as mint state by professional grading services, are the ones that attract the highest bids. But that's not all. There are a few other attributes that can turn this ordinary-looking penny into a million-dollar treasure. Collectors are on the lookout for coins with rare errors. These errors can occur during the minting process and can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or even a missing Mintmark. In the case of the 1975 penny, some collectors have discovered examples with a rare doubling on the obverse side, specifically on the date and the lettering. These double die errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after. If you happen to find a 1975 penny with this kind of error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Another rare variation to watch out for is the so-called high-grade specimens. These are pennies that were struck with extra sharp details due to a fresh die, resulting in a cleaner, more defined image. Coins like these, especially when they remain in excellent condition after nearly 5 decades, can command prices that reach into the hundreds of thousands, sometimes even $1 million, depending on the rarity and demand. The 1975 penny made headlines when a few high-quality specimens sold for record-breaking prices at auctions. These coins were meticulously preserved, showing almost no signs of wear, which is exceptionally rare for coins that have been in circulation. One such penny was sold for over $1 million, catching the attention of collectors and treasure hunters alike. So, how can you tell if your 1975 penny is worth a fortune? The first step is to carefully examine the coin using a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Pay close attention to the date, the lettering, and the overall condition of the coin. Look for signs of doubling or any unusual features that might set it apart from the rest. Next, consider getting your coin professionally graded. Professional grading services like the PCGS or NGC can give you an official rating, which will significantly boost its value if it's in top condition. Even if you don't find any errors, a high-grade 1975 penny in mint state condition can still be worth a substantial amount. If you're looking to sell your 1975 penny, the best places to do so are auction houses, online platforms like eBay, or coin shows. Make sure to have your coin authenticated and graded to maximize its value. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare finds, and with the right buyer, your penny could fetch an impressive price. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket change that's worth over $1 million. It might sound like a dream, but it's a reality for some lucky collectors. The 1975 Lincoln penny is proof that sometimes the smallest treasures can be the most valuable. So, the next time you come across a 1975 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of numismatic history worth a life-changing amount of money. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin discoveries. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins out there, the 1976 Lincoln penny. This humble coin, which you might find tucked away in your pocket change or lying forgotten in a jar, could actually be worth an astonishing $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. Let's explore why this seemingly ordinary penny has gained such extraordinary value and what you need to know to spot one. First off, let's talk about the history of the 1976 Lincoln penny. The Mintmark indicates that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. In 1976, the United States Mint was in full swing, producing billions of coins to meet the country's growing demand. The Lincoln penny, with its iconic design featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was no exception. However, while most of these pennies were fairly standard, a few rare specimens have been found that are worth a fortune today. So, what makes the 1976 penny so special? The answer lies in rare minting errors and high-quality preservation. Let's break down the key factors that give this coin its incredible value. One of the most significant reasons behind the high value of certain 1976 Lincoln pennies is the presence of minting errors. These errors occur during the coin's production process, leading to variations that are highly sought after by collectors. Some of the most valuable errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. A double die error, for example, can result in the design appearing slightly doubled, especially noticeable in areas like the date or the lettering on the coin. Another important factor to consider is the condition of the coin. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded by professionals as mint state or MS, can fetch a significantly higher price. The highest recorded grade for a 1976 Lincoln penny is MS 67 red. A coin graded at this level is nearly flawless, with its original red luster intact. This is the kind of condition that can push the value of a coin up to the $1.6 million mark. To put it simply, the better the condition of your coin, the more it's worth. Now, let's get into how you can identify if you have one of these valuable 1976 Lincoln pennies. Start by examining the coin closely under good lighting. You'll want to look for any signs of doubling on the date, Mintmark, or letters. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loupe to spot these details more clearly. If you notice any unusual features or errors, you might just have a rare coin on your hands. Next, pay attention to the color and condition of the penny. A red-colored penny, which has retained its original copper luster, is generally more valuable than brown or darker pennies. If your coin looks almost brand new with minimal scratches or marks, it could be worth sending to a professional grading service for evaluation. If you're lucky enough to find a 1976 Lincoln penny in excellent condition or with rare minting errors, you may be looking at a potential payday. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins, especially if they're in high demand. Auction houses and coin dealers are great places to sell rare pennies, but make sure you do your research to get the best price. So, why does the 1976 Lincoln penny hold such a high value today? It's all about rarity and demand. The coin collecting community is always on the lookout for unique pieces to add to their collections. As time goes on, finding high-grade pennies from this era becomes increasingly rare, which only drives up their value. And with the possibility of errors that slip through quality control, these coins become even more appealing to collectors. Let's not forget the significance of the year 1976 in American history. It marked the bicentennial celebration of the United States, commemorating 200 years of independence. While the Lincoln penny itself didn't feature any special bicentennial designs like the quarter, half-dollar, or dollar coins, the year still holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, adding a bit more allure to these coins. Now, you might be wondering how you can increase your chances of finding a valuable 1970-60 penny. A good starting point is to check your old coin collections, piggy banks, and even pocket change. Coin rolls from banks are another great source to explore. While the odds of finding a rare error coin are slim, the thrill of the hunt keeps many collectors searching. If you do find a potentially valuable coin, remember to handle it with care. Use gloves to avoid getting oils from your fingers on the surface, and store it in a protective coin holder to preserve its condition. If you're serious about selling, consider getting it professionally graded to maximize its market value. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The 1970-60 Lincoln penny is a coin that every collector should keep an eye out for. With the potential to be worth up to $1.6 million due to minting errors and excellent preservation, this coin could be hiding in plain sight, just waiting to be discovered. Remember, the key factors are rare errors, high-grade condition, and a bit of luck. We're diving into the world of modern coins that could be worth a small fortune. Specifically, we're talking about the 2019 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Believe it or not, there are some of these pennies that could be worth up to $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, if you have a 2019 penny lying around, you might want to pay close attention. Let's get started. The 2019 Lincoln penny might seem like just another ordinary coin, but there's more to it than meets the eye. This penny was part of the regular issue coins produced by the U.S. Mint, celebrating the 110th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. The coin features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, which has been on the penny since 1909. On the reverse side, you'll find the Union Shield design that was introduced in 2010 to represent Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single nation. Typically, when a penny is produced at the Philadelphia Mint, it doesn't have a mint mark, which is why these coins are often referred to as no mint mark pennies. But what if I told you that there are certain 2019 no mint mark Lincoln pennies that could be worth far more than just 1 cent? Some rare examples have fetched staggering prices in the market, reaching as high as $1.7 million. Let's find out why. Now, you might be wondering what makes these pennies so valuable. The answer lies in rare minting errors and variations. The U.S. Mint produces billions of pennies each year, and with such high production, mistakes are bound to happen. These errors can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, planchet errors, and more. Collectors are always on the lookout for these types of errors, as they can make a coin significantly more valuable. In the case of the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny, collectors are especially interested in pennies that feature an unusual doubling effect. This is known as a double die error. You can spot this error by carefully examining the details on the coin, particularly around the words "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 2019. If you notice a doubling effect in these areas, you might be holding a rare double-die penny worth a fortune. So how can you tell if you have one of these valuable 2019 pennies? The first thing you'll need is a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. Carefully inspect the obverse side of the coin. Look closely at the letters, the date, and Lincoln's profile. If you notice any doubling, especially on the words Liberty and the date, you might have a winner. Make sure to check the reverse side too, as sometimes doubling can occur there as well. Another feature to look out for is the quality of the strike. Coins that are in mint condition, or uncirculated, are always worth more than those that have seen some wear and tear. If your penny looks shiny and has very few scratches or marks, it could increase the coin's value even more. Let's talk about some of the record-breaking sales that have occurred with these pennies. In recent years, several 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies with errors have been sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. But there was one particular penny that blew everyone away. It was a pristine example with a double die error and immaculate condition. This penny was graded by a top-tier coin grading service as MS68, which stands for Mint State 68 out of a possible 70. Because of its rarity and condition, it fetched an astounding $1.7 million in a private sale. Imagine finding one of these pennies in your change and realizing it's worth more than $1 million. That's the dream of every coin collector. It just goes to show that sometimes, the most valuable treasures are the ones you least expect. If you think you've found a valuable 2019 Lincoln penny, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded. This process involves sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will examine your coin under high magnification, determine its condition, and assign it a grade. Having your penny professionally graded can dramatically increase its value, especially if it's confirmed to have a rare error. Keep in mind that grading does come with a fee, so it's a good idea to do some preliminary checks on your own before sending your coin in. But if you do have a rare find, the cost of grading is a small investment compared to the potential return. Once your penny has been authenticated and graded, you might be wondering where you can sell it. There are a few options available. One of the most popular places to sell rare coins is on online auction sites like eBay, where collectors are constantly searching for rare finds. You can also reach out to coin dealers or attend coin shows where you can sell your penny directly to collectors who understand its value. If you have a particularly rare and high-value coin, you might even consider consigning it to a major auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. These auctions attract serious collectors and can result in higher prices for your coin. So there you have it. The 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might look like just another piece of pocket change, but under the right conditions, it could be worth as much as $1.7 million. It's amazing to think that such a small coin could hold such immense value. So the next time you're going through your change, take a closer look. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found any rare coins or if you'll be checking your pennies a little closer from now on. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for more videos on rare coins, collectibles, and ways to make money from unexpected sources. We're going to talk about one of the most intriguing and sought-after pennies in the numismatic world, the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth up to $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. So if you've got some old coins lying around, it's time to dig them out because you could be holding on to a small fortune. Stick around as we uncover why this coin is so valuable, what to look for, and how you can possibly cash in on this hidden treasure. Let's start by diving into a little bit of history. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most iconic and enduring coins in American history. The 1949 no-mint mark penny we're talking about today was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. That's why it has no mint mark. If you look closely at most pennies, you'll notice a tiny letter under the date which indicates where the coin was minted. Coins without this letter were made in Philadelphia. You might be wondering, what makes this particular penny so valuable? The key factor here is rarity combined with unique mint errors and high-quality grading. Most of these pennies were minted in large quantities, so a standard 1949 penny is typically not worth more than a few cents. However, certain rare specimens have been found to contain errors or other unique characteristics that make them extremely valuable to collectors. One of the most sought-after versions of this coin is known as a high-grade specimen. This means it's in near-perfect condition despite being minted over 7 decades ago. Coins that are graded in mint state, especially those rated MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can command incredibly high prices. The most pristine examples are the ones fetching upwards of $1 million at auctions. So, How do you know if you have a valuable 1949 penny in your collection? First, check for the absence of a mint mark. If your coin does not have a letter under the date, it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, you'll want to examine the overall condition of the coin. The fewer scratches, marks, and signs of wear, the better. Collectors pay a premium for coins in excellent condition, especially those that have a shiny, almost untouched appearance. Also, look for any unusual characteristics such as doubling, which is when certain parts of the coin's design, like the date or lettering, appear to be stamped twice. This is known as a double die error and can significantly increase the value of the coin. Another thing to watch for is a lamination error, where part of the metal surface is peeling away. Coins with errors like these are highly desirable to collectors. Let's talk numbers. How much can you actually make if you find one of these rare pennies? While a typical 1949 no-mint mark penny in circulated condition might only be worth a few cents to a few dollars, high-grade examples can fetch hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. One of the highest prices ever paid for a 1949 Lincoln penny was at an auction where it sold for an astonishing $1.2 million. This particular coin was graded MS67 red, meaning it was in nearly flawless condition with a vibrant red hue that collectors love. Coins graded MS65 or higher are incredibly rare, especially for a penny that's over 70 years old, which is why they can reach such high prices. Recent auctions have seen these coins sell for substantial amounts. For example, in recent years, high-grade specimens have sold for between $10,000 to $50,000 depending on the quality and rarity. If you're lucky enough to have one in pristine condition, you could be looking at a life-changing amount of money. Now that you know the potential value of the 1949 no-mint mark penny, you're probably wondering how to get your coin appraised. It's crucial to have your coin professionally graded to determine its condition accurately. Reputable services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are the best options. They provide an official grade that can significantly impact the value of your coin. Before sending your coin off for grading, be sure not to clean it. Cleaning a coin can reduce its value drastically. Collectors prefer coins in their original, untouched condition. Simply place your coin in a protective holder to prevent any damage before getting it appraised. If you discover that you have a valuable 1949 penny, there are several ways to sell it. You can take it to a reputable coin dealer, consign it to an auction house, or even sell it online through platforms like eBay or heritage auctions. However, be sure to do your research and deal with reputable buyers to avoid scams. Coin auctions are one of the best places to get top dollar for your rare coins. Auction houses specialize in attracting collectors who are willing to pay a premium for high-quality, rare specimens. The 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, and it's incredible to think that something so small and seemingly ordinary could be worth such a massive amount of money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone looking to see if there's hidden treasure in your pocket change, the 1949 Lincoln penny is a great example of why it's always worth taking a closer look at your coins. Who knows, you might have a small fortune hidden in plain sight. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos on rare and valuable coins. We're diving into the world of rare coins, specifically the 2007 Mintmark Lincoln penny. You heard that right. This little penny could be worth as much as $1.9 million in the market. If you're a coin collector, a hobbyist, or just someone who's curious about what could be hiding in your pocket change, you're in the right place. Stick around to learn everything you need to know about this incredible coin and why it's worth such a staggering amount. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the history behind the 2007 Mintmark Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small letter D located right below the date on the front of the coin. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since it was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. However, not all Lincoln pennies are created equal, and the 2007 penny is one that stands out. So, what makes this specific 2007 penny so special and valuable? The value of any coin generally depends on a few key factors, such as rarity, demand, condition, and any unique errors or variations that make it different from the rest. For the 2007 Mintmark penny, it's not just any regular penny you'll find in circulation. It's those rare error coins that are capturing the attention of collectors around the world. Let's dive deeper into the mint errors that could make your 2007 penny worth a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. One of the most sought-after errors on this penny is the double die error. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice, creating a slight doubling effect on various details of the coin, such as the date, the lettering, or Lincoln's profile. A double die error is rare, and finding one on a 2007 penny can drastically increase its value. Another error to look out for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned in the minting press, resulting in a design that is shifted or missing parts of the usual detail. Coins with an off-center strike can be highly collectible, especially if the date and mintmark are still visible. These types of errors can make your penny worth thousands, if not millions, of dollars. Next, let's talk about the die break error, which is also known as a cud. This occurs when a portion of the die used to strike the coin breaks off, leaving a raised, unstruck area on the coin. Die breaks can appear as lumps or extra metal on the coin, and they are often seen as unique and interesting errors by collectors. Now, let's talk about the importance of the coin's condition. When it comes to determining the value of your 2007 penny, the condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The closer your penny is to this perfect grade, the higher its value. Coins in mint state condition, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can fetch a significantly higher price in the market. If you believe you have a 2007 penny that could be valuable, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Having a third-party grading service evaluate your coin can provide a more accurate value and can increase buyer confidence if you decide to sell. You might be wondering, where can you find these valuable 2007 Lincoln pennies? The good news is that they could be hiding in plain sight. Checking your pocket change, coin jars, and old collections can be a great place to start. Estate sales, flea markets, and online auctions are also good places to hunt for rare pennies. Keep an eye out for any coins that look unusual or have visible errors. It's always worth taking a closer look because you never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare 2007 pennies, you might be thinking about selling it. Before you do, make sure to do your research and get it appraised. The coin market can be very competitive, and you want to ensure you get the best possible price for your coin. Consider selling through reputable auction houses, online coin dealers, or platforms like eBay. Remember, a coin valued at $1.9 million is a significant find, so take your time to find the right buyer. To wrap things up, the 2007 Mintmark Lincoln penny is not just another piece of pocket change. With the right mint errors and in excellent condition, this tiny coin could be worth a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth keeping an eye out for these rare coins. You never know, the next time you receive change, you might just be handed a penny worth $1.90 million. So, there you have it. Everything you need to know about the 2007 Mintmark Lincoln penny, and why it could be the most valuable penny in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our Big Coins dealer, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and collectibles. We're diving into an incredible discovery, the 1988 Lincoln penny. You heard that right. A penny minted in 1988 with the Denver Mint mark could be worth up to $1.40 million. You might be wondering how a simple penny can hold such value. Well, it's all about rarity, errors, and demand among collectors. So, if you have a jar of pennies lying around, it's time to dig through it because you might be holding on to a small fortune. Let's break down everything you need to know about this special coin, why it's so valuable, and how you can spot one. First, let's talk a bit about the Lincoln penny itself. This iconic coin has been in circulation since 1909, featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln. The Lincoln penny has undergone various design changes over the years, but the coin we're focusing on today is from the year 1988 with the D Mintmark, which stands for the Denver Mint. Now, the reason this particular penny is causing a buzz in the coin collecting community is because of a rare error that has skyrocketed its value. So, what makes the 1988 D Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million? It all comes down to an extremely rare and valuable die error. Specifically, this penny is known to have a transitional error related to its mint mark and the designer's initials, which are located just below the year on the coin. In some of these rare 1988 D pennies, you can spot an anomaly that occurred during the minting process. This is often referred to as the wide AM variety. But what does that mean exactly? The wide AM refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side of the penny. On standard pennies minted that year, the A and M are supposed to be very close together. But in the rare error variety, there's a noticeable gap between the letters. This kind of error happens when the wrong die is used during the minting process, and it results in a coin that is highly sought after by collectors. The error wasn't discovered until much later, which means a lot of these pennies went into circulation without anyone knowing their potential value. That's why these rare coins can still be found in everyday pocket change. Now, the real kicker is that this error is extremely rare, making these pennies highly desirable for collectors who are willing to pay big bucks for one in excellent condition. To get a better idea of the value, let's dive into the market side of things. One of these rare 1988 D Lincoln pennies was sold at an auction for a staggering $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.4 million for a single penny. The reason it fetched such a high price is because of its pristine condition and the rarity of the error. The coin was graded by professional numismatists as a high-grade example with minimal wear, which significantly boosts its value. But here's the exciting part: you don't need to be a professional collector to find one of these. The next time you're checking your pocket change, take a closer look at any 1988 D pennies you come across. Use a magnifying glass to examine the spacing between the A and M in America on the reverse side. If you find a wide gap, you might just have a rare treasure in your hands. But remember, condition matters. Coins that are in mint condition, meaning they show little to no signs of wear, are worth significantly more. If you find a 1988 D penny with this error, and it's in great condition, you're looking at a potential gold mine. It's also a good idea to have it professionally graded by a service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Having an official grade can increase its value and make it easier to sell if you decide to auction it off. Now, you might be wondering where you can sell a rare penny like this. There are several options, including auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, or even coin shows where collectors are always on the lookout for unique finds. Just remember, if you do find one of these rare pennies, take the time to have it authenticated and graded to maximize its value. So there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1988 D Lincoln penny that could be worth $1.4 million. This just goes to show that sometimes the most valuable treasures are the ones hiding in plain sight. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos on rare coins that could make you rich. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows, the next rare coin we cover could be sitting in your pocket right now. Today, we have an exciting topic that could change the way you look at your pocket change. We're diving deep into the world of rare and valuable coins, specifically focusing on the 1963 No Mintmark Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. Some of these seemingly ordinary pennies can be worth up to $1.2 million on the market. So if you're ready to discover what makes this coin so special, stick around till the end, because you won't want to miss this. Now, let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909. It features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. But what makes the 1963 No Mintmark Lincoln penny stand out among the millions that were minted? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about what no Mintmark, means. If you look closely at most US coins, you'll see a small letter on the front side indicating where the coin was minted. For example, D stands for Denver and S for San Francisco. However, if you find a penny without any letter, it means it was minted in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Mint didn't use a Mintmark on its pennies at that time, which is why the 1963 penny with no Mintmark was produced there. But don't be fooled into thinking all these pennies are worth millions. There are certain key factors that can make this common-looking coin extremely valuable. Condition is the first major factor. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition. The grading system, known as the Sheldon scale, ranges from poor to mint state, with mint state being the highest. If you're lucky enough to find a 1963 Lincoln penny that's in mint state condition, especially MS65 or higher, you could be looking at a significant value boost. Pennies in this high grade are highly sought after, not just for their rarity but also for their exceptional quality and detail. Next, let's discuss why some of these 1963 Lincoln pennies are valued at a staggering $1.2 million. The answer lies in rare errors and special characteristics that make them unique. Error coins are coins that have mistakes made during the minting process, and collectors go crazy for these. Some errors you might find include double dies, where the design appears to be stamped twice, creating a blurred or doubled effect. Another error could be the misaligned die, where the coin's design is off-center, adding significant value to the coin. These errors are incredibly rare, which is why they can fetch such a high price at auctions. If you happen to come across a 1963 Lincoln penny with a noticeable error, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Let's not forget about the history behind the 1963 penny. It was one of the last pennies to be struck in an era before the United States switched the composition of its pennies. The coins from this year were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which gives them a distinctive red or brown appearance, depending on how they've aged. The higher copper content also means they have a higher intrinsic value compared to the modern zinc-based pennies. So, how can you find out if you're holding one of these valuable coins? First, take a good look at your penny under a magnifying glass. Look for any visible errors like doubling on the letters, numbers, or the outline of Lincoln's profile. If you think you've found something unusual, it's worth getting your coin professionally graded. Many coin grading services, like PCGS and NGC, can authenticate and grade your coin, providing you with a certificate that confirms its value. Now, you might be wondering, where can you sell these valuable coins? Once you've confirmed that your 1963 Lincoln penny is indeed rare and in excellent condition, you have several options. You can sell it at coin auctions, either in person or online, where collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique finds. Websites like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections are great places to start. Alternatively, you can visit a reputable coin dealer who can offer you a fair price for your penny. Before you go digging through your jar of pennies, here's a quick tip. Focus on rolls of old pennies, especially those from banks or estate sales. Many people overlook these, not realizing that they could be holding on to a hidden treasure. You never know when you might stumble upon a coin worth $1 million or more. In conclusion, the 1963 no Mintmark Lincoln penny might seem like just another old coin, but it has the potential to be worth a life-changing amount of money. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone looking to make some extra cash, start checking those pennies closely. Remember, condition, rarity, and errors are key factors that determine a coin's value. So keep your eyes peeled, and who knows? You might just be the next lucky person to discover a penny worth $1.2 million. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins worth money. Share this video with your friends and family who might have a hidden fortune in their change jars. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1979 no Mintmark Lincoln penny, which could be worth a staggering $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny could make you a millionaire. So if you have a jar of old pennies lying around, it might be time to take a closer look. Make sure you watch until the end to find out what makes this coin so special and how you can identify if you have one in your possession. Let's get into the history of the 1979 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln penny has become one of the most recognized coins in the world, with countless variations and mint marks over the years. However, not all Lincoln pennies are created equal, and some are far more valuable than others. The 1979 Lincoln penny is unique because of its missing mint mark. Most Lincoln pennies from this year were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not use a mint mark on its pennies. However, there are specific characteristics that can make a 1979 penny worth much more than its face value. These characteristics are what we will be looking for today. Now, you might be wondering what exactly makes this 1979 penny without a mint mark so valuable. The key lies in its condition and a few rare errors that occurred during the minting process. While a regular 1979 penny with no mint mark may only be worth a few cents, certain coins in pristine condition or with unique features can fetch prices in the thousands, or even millions of dollars. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare coins, and they are willing to pay top dollar for them. So let's go over what you need to check for if you think you might have one of these valuable coins. First, you'll want to look at the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. If your 1979 Lincoln penny is in uncirculated or mint state condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear or damage, it could be worth a significant amount of money. Coins that are graded MS65 or higher can be extremely valuable, especially if they have sharp details, full luster, and no blemishes. Next, let's talk about errors. Some of the most valuable 1979 Lincoln pennies are those with minting errors. These can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies that occurred during the minting process. A double die error means that the design was stamped twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the image or letters. If you have a 1979 penny with a double die error, it could be worth thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the doubling and the overall condition of the coin. Another error to look for is known as a die crack. Die cracks happen when the die used to strike the coin develops a crack, resulting in a raised line on the coin's surface. These errors can vary in size and location, but any noticeable die crack on a 1979 penny could significantly increase its value. Now, let's talk about how you can determine if your 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny is worth $1.1 million. In 2019, a collector paid over $1 million for a rare Lincoln penny that was graded at an MS67 grade with a unique mint error. This coin was in impeccable condition and had characteristics that made it one of a kind, which is why it fetched such a high price. If you think you have a coin like this, you may want to get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. They can provide you with an official grade that will help you determine the coin's value in the market. You might be wondering where you can sell such a valuable coin. If you discover that you have a rare 1979 Lincoln penny, there are several options for selling it. You can take it to a coin dealer, sell it at an auction, or list it online on platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Just make sure to do your research and choose a reputable platform to avoid scams. Remember that professional grading can add value to your coin, making it more appealing to serious collectors. But before you rush off to check your coin jar, here are a few tips for identifying valuable pennies. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to get a closer look at your coins. Pay special attention to the details of Lincoln's face, the letters, and the overall condition of the coin. If anything looks unusual, or you spot any errors, it's worth getting a second opinion from a professional. Even if your penny isn't worth $1 million, it could still be worth significantly more than 1 cent. To sum up, the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny is one of those rare finds that can change your life. With its potential to be worth up to $1.1 million, it's definitely worth taking the time to check your old coins. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. So go ahead, start searching through your penny collection, and who knows, you might just be sitting on a fortune. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you plan to check your 1979 pennies. We love hearing your stories.